on, Jed!
What liquid?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, finally heading into Tullarook. Our journey begins just off Ennis Road on an unnamed track. Jed, the leader of the convoy, thought it might be a good idea for us to try some unnamed tracks before we get on to the infamous phone track. So we air down and get right to it. We've got quite a bit of variety in today's convoy. We've got Jed wheeling his beautiful MQ Shorty. Myself in my TB48 GU Patrol. Last but certainly not least, we have Tyson driving his Holden Colorado. Now I know what you're thinking. While this Colorado may not be able to keep up with some of the bigger vehicles out here, it is equipped with one of the best touring setups I've seen built on a very strict budget. Tyson, you should be proud of yourself, mate. Rightio, so here we are, unnamed track in the middle of Tullarook. Just warming up for a minute. Now our aim is to get onto phone track, give phone track a shot. Don't know how we're going to go though, because it's been pretty wet out here thus far. Excited though. So after a quick little play in the mud, we soon realised we'd just taken the long way to get to Dam Track. So we entered the exit of Dam Track.
It's up to you if you want to go left or right. Right just takes you back to Main Road. I don't know where left ends up. I think it ends up at Dam Track.
Yeah, you're right on that. Left takes us up Dam Track, and then that spins us back onto Main Road.
Oh, we'll continue down there then. Why not?
So here we are on some unknown track, I think. Huggo's just a little bit too low to get through this bit, so I'm going to guide him through, and yeah, should be a piece of piss. Hey, Huggo, come with that. Touch it right. Come on. Like that. Would you have a look at that? Look how close the front end of Tyson's Colorado is to that rock. Bloody hell. Mate, you're confident bringing a vehicle like that on some of these tracks, I must admit. Once Tyson had worked his way down this section of track, we lined up for what lay next. Up ahead, there was a few off-camber rock steps that would prove difficult for the low-slung Colorado. Myself and Jed were not concerned about the Colorado's ability to get down these rock steps, but Tyson did take some convincing. I know what you're thinking. How the fuck are we going to get Tyson's Colorado down this section of rocky track? Well, sorry, it is not called rocky track, it's a rocky track.
Yes.
Very rocky track.
I think it's called Flat Rock Track.
Yes. Okay, so the plan is to straddle this rut, this left-hand side of the bank with his Colorado, right where Mr. Cameraman Cripple's standing. It should be a piece of piss. We've got plenty of rocks to pack his tyres with if needed, but it'll be alright.
Yeah.
Be alright?
What's only falling down the hill damage?
Yeah, that's it. Now Huggo was up first, and he was understandably nervous.
Yeah, right,
I'm just glad you had enough trust in us to get you down this obstacle.
Bring it down, okay?
And try.
Just go straight down the centre, and then I'll tell you to turn left. You're right, mate. You got shitloads of clearance at the minute.
Yeah, it's not at the minute I'm worried about.
Fine, mate. Trust. Start heading a tiny bit left hand down. You want your left wheel to kind of run along this path here. Take it nice and slow. Bit more left.
Would you get a load of the concentration on Huggo's face? You can clearly see he's not too excited to drive down this track.
You're good kicker.
what's the back doing?
Back's about to come down. Nice and slow, it's just a mud flood. And back is down. Right, next step coming up soon. Left hand down. Yep. Got that. Nice and slow, nice and slow, nice and slow. Yep. Straight that. Keep going. Keep going. You're good. Yeah, you. Just your mud flats, man. Just your mud flats. You're right. Art's about to come down. Coming down now. You don't need a tow hitch, do you? Fucking well done. Hey, good shit.
Yeah, well, let's
You got down.
get me down there. Pretend I've got fucking that much.
It's just all that noise.
Yeah.
All the noise with mud flap.
Need a bigger bash plate.
Yeah, just your bash plate.
Must admit, at the beginning of this descent, I was concerned about the clearance of my car. I'm just lucky I had some good spotters. They did a good job.
Rightio, Jed was up next, and let me tell you, he was not hanging around.
That thing looks fucking tough.
And it feels rough.
Love the position you've got the camera at there, Jed. You can clearly tell that we are professionals when it comes to recording.
I'll have a feel. If I yell out, it means coming out of the spot.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
Or if I scream, it means I'm going over.
Yeah, if you scream, it means get the fuck out of the way.
Pretty much.
All of the gate, mate.
And then just flex down. Doesn't sound healthy, but it does the job. Yeah, beautiful. That was a good drive.
I can kind of understand why you were shooting yourself, Huggo.
Nice look coming down, isn't it?
Not at all. Flexi boy! You watch me fuck myself. Hey! Bit of a wheel lift for the ladies.
I saw that.
I felt that. Fucking beautiful.
The old zero gravity trick.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Just floated down the hill, no gravity. Sweet. Once this obstacle was done and dusted, we decided to press further down Flat Rock Track. Little did we know there was such an obstacle in our way that there was just no hope of getting the Colorado down whatsoever. Not without damaging it severely, at least. So we decided it'd be best to turn off the track, park the Colorado up, and head to Phone Track. So here we are, start a Phone Track. Now I have not done this track before. That's why I'm passing it over to Jed. He's a bit more experienced in this field.
I wouldn't say experienced. I've done the starter phone track. It gets sketchy quick. I don't mind it. It's in a shorty. It has its challenges, but yeah, it'll be a nice track and good test for the patrols. That's for sure.
That's for sure, especially because my locker is still playing up. Haven't fixed that. And what, your open diff?
open diffs, yeah, open front and rear. So I'm going to be relying on winch a lot more than I would like to, but that's just a reality of things.
Got a couple of winch pictures.
Yeah,
Right, yeah.
beauty.
Let's get to it.
Rightio, I'll send it. I fell in. I'm going to try and go a bit more that way. That way. Right.
Right. Fuck me, well, pressure's on.
Fuck! Yeah? Holy shit, that's a bit different to last time.
Tyson and I were up next, and after seeing the shorty bounce off everything, I was a little bit apprehensive.
Alright, Tubbs, you ready?
Yeah, so
I'm fucking not.
glad we're not missing this.
Yeah, it is. I went full sand. I'm gonna go crawly, boy. Bit of a patrol bump, I reckon. That actually wasn't that bad.
No, it's
Fucking seeing the shorty going up there, bouncing off every fucking every sill.
Up next, we had the main obstacle of Phone Track. Now, if memory serves me right, Jed has attempted this part of the climb before, but didn't quite make it to the top. Let's see if we can change that today, hey?
I'd be careful behind that car, Cribble.
Come on, Jed!
What do you reckon? Chuck a maxi under there?
Nah, give me another crack.
Another crack? Max tracks?
Yep.
Now, as you can see here, only 2 of Jed's tyres are actually coming in contact with the ground, so I'm going to be using some Max Tracks to try and level it out, give him that little bit more traction to try and get him over this little rock step.
Go back a bit and then hit it. Ah.
I'm bottoming out. Yeah. We're at backside.
Fucking axle on this side.
There.
Oh, and your fucking leaf hangers.
What?
Can you call them your leaves?
You're on your leaf.
Oh, my leaves.
Yeah.
You'd think it was a 79. Get into that hole.
We were just having no luck getting Jed over this little rock step here. No matter how heavy his right foot is, no matter how many Max Tracks we stuff under there, we just couldn't get him up and over it. So we opted for the winch. Smart thing in my opinion. Saves breaking something. His rear spring hangers were digging into the dirt pretty damn well, so it took a lot of right foot just to get up to the end of this first section. You done well, mate.
I reckon. I'll see if I can get a bit. Woo! There's paint. There's paint on that rock. How bad?
Oh, damn, mate, you were so close, so close. That bloody wheel lift pushed you into the rock. Oh, well, that sort of thing happens, eh? Only thing left to do is get you back on the winch and pull you away from that rock.
Fuck yeah. Oh, I was wondering why it was stalling. Wanna know why? Handbrake was on.
Once we had finally got Jed to the top of the first half of the climb, I realised there was a bit of fluid leaking from the centre of his vehicle. Now I do know that that's where his handbrake drum is, so I'm hoping it was a little bit of brake fluid, but I get the feeling it was a little bit more sinister. We'll get him through this rock garden and we'll have another look at it. Fuck. Oh yeah, shit. Can we bend this back? Someone got a hammer? No. Or something? We'll fucking knock this back. Oh.
Hang on, I'll get this side so you can't see.
Right. So in an attempt to get Jed up this, plethora of rocks, we've smashed his transfer case.
I've got a spare one.
He's got a spare, so it's alright, but so we got fucking 3/4 of the way up phone track, and I don't think we can progress any further.
Roll down.
So, that's the plan. We'll roll you back down, we'll fix your car, and then I think we'll call it, because it's getting late, and you've got panel damage and a fuck transfer case now.
I don't care about panel damage.
Yeah. So that was that. Jed was out for the count. We ended up getting his MQ back down phone track. We got back to Huggo's car. I don't know what happened, but Jed managed to bodgy something up and get the shorty home, which is good. We had to call it a day. We needed to get out of there. Rightio, we're back. About a month and a half after our first attempt at phone track in Tullarook. I wanted to do it. I wanted to give it my shot. Last time while we were here, we sent Jed up, Jed damaged his car, turn around, come home. I don't want to suffer the same fate, that's why I'm going to be pretty careful, I think. Got plenty of recovery equipment, got a recovery man standing right there. I'm nervous, to say the least, I'm not going to lie, I'm very nervous, but it's alright, we'll get it. I didn't drive all this way not to drive the track, so here we are. Might as well go up it. Oh, bloody hell. Start a phone track. Month and a half after Jed attempted it. I'm nervous, but we'll give it my best shot. See how we go. What they hit? Sweet. Don't need them. Ah, come on, you dog. That's why you don't have your thumb inside the steering wheel, ladies and gentlemen. What am I hung up on?
Got a rock back here. Big fucking boulder right in the centre. Long rock.
I want to go up and in between those trees.
Yeah, if you come this way a bit, you might miss it.
As you get close here, avoiding your mirrors, that way you might climb over it. Because at the moment you're dead center.
There you go, slow. There, quick.
Come on, King.
Yeah, don't go too far back, you got to stump on the right hand side.
My UHF one.
That'd help.
You're clear?
Yeah, you're going to try and come up towards me or go towards your left?
Towards you.
Pick a different line.
Yeah, you go
Possibly,
straight at
yeah.
that.
That's the first half of Phone Track done and dusted. Time to move on. Part 2 of Phone Track. Part 1 was a success. See how we go with part 2.
Yeah, mate. Rain's going to be soon as well.
Fucking noisy ass steering pump. How close am I?
You're rubbing your guarding edging.
On my garden edging, not the budding garden edging. Fuck me.
Yeah, don't go any further back.
Well, my car's gonna. I don't really want to do.
Try and come left hand down a little bit. Yeah, super. Yeah, try that.
What do you reckon? Yeah.
Not going to go back as well.
Jump on the
Not
winch
hit
then, I
panel
reckon.
damage.
Yeah, that's fair. Righto. Opting for the winch at this point in time was a good call. I really didn't want to roll back and damage my passenger rear quarter panel. Just wasn't in the mood to do panel damage today. Out. As per usual, this rock step, my rear locker decided not to work. It decided to have a hissy fit. Now without a front locker, of course, I just couldn't get over this rock step. Just had to reposition the winch and keep on moving.
Yeah. Hang on, you're going to get hung up.
Where?
You got a wedge here and your bull bar was sitting on it before.
Yep, you guessed it. The next damn issue is my bull bar. Not enough clearance to get around this rock. Ended up jumping on the winch after a few attempts, but nothing I could do about that, sadly.
Yeah, move up.
What's the play?
It's raining meatballs. It's fucking raining meatballs.
Keep coming. Hold there.
Yep.
Now go right hand down. Whoop. Yep.
Yep.
Go from there.
I think we winch.
Hold it there. We're gonna have to winch up. Hopefully from that tree, you should pull him away from the rock too.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
That noise you can actually hear is my bull bar scraping hard up against the rock on the left bank there. I just couldn't get around it, that's why I needed to get the winch out and try and pull my front end around. Got it there eventually and was able to drive the rest of the way.
Yeah, just hang on.
Oh, bloody hell. It's taken me 19 minutes and 58 seconds to climb this section of the track. Well, that is it. It is Phone Track done and dusted. I'll definitely be coming back to this one. Bloody hell. What a track. I'm so glad that we chose to come back and attempt Phone Track again. I'm a little bit annoyed, a little bit sad that Jed isn't here to experience this with us. Like, it's a fucking amazing view, as you can tell, but it's worth it. I mean, the old GU's got a few more battle scars on it. The sub-tank's a bit pushed in, but I mean, that's why we built four-wheel drives, isn't it? Go drive sketchy shit like this. That's good fun. What are your thoughts?
Colorado's not going to get up there.
Yeah.
Not a chance.
Not a chance picking Colorado up. No way. Right, thank you all so much for watching. See you all in the next video.